See, anyway, so as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure I never hate you, but I'm learning how to grow with you in ways to just succeed differently. So I'm looking for a better way. I'm looking to make sure I can study upon art and success with myself to make sure I have more enough success all the time to dwell upon helping myself to succeed. So as I actually grow myself with water today, I'm looking for new ideas. I'm looking for new ways to express myself, but I can see straight away that no matter what, that now, since I have my nice and beautiful content ready almost to go up online completely, making sure you understand I'm making pasta right now. So as I'm making pasta, I have to go open the packet. So making sure I'm using a knife to open the packet. And as I do a greater job for myself, I make sure you guys be careful when you're using a knife, please. And that way you're never going to break yourself, and you're never going to cut yourself, please. Because you have to understand straight away to look at the packet and look how much grams there are in the packet. In terms of look how much grams there is in the packet before you make pasta, and pour 500 grams of pasta inside the saucepan. Works very nicely for yourself. Then go and place some water and place some hot water into the actual saucepan. In terms of the saucepan or frying pan, and make sure you're boiling your pasta. And that way you boil it with water. Place some water in the frying pan. So I should then understand straight away how I actually grow myself. So I'm looking for new ways to deal with life, guys. I'm looking for better ways to express myself. And I'm quick to the notion to give you knowledge. So I see how much content there is, but it's much more words. I can see the words over here. I can see that's some type of organizational skills I have to do, but I never want to worry about anything. So what I do is I be careful. So as I look at you in terms of life, I make sure that you understand that as I talk to you, just make sure you understand that as you go and make, let's say, food on the actual saucepan, because of the actual saucepan, then make sure you're looking at how you're pouring the water inside of the saucepan. Understand? I mean, make sure you understand how you're actually cooking the nice and beautiful pasta and spaghetti and rice. Make sure you understand how you're cooking this pasta and spaghetti and rice for yourself in a way that you're growing for yourself. So make sure that no matter what, that you have plenty of time to make sure that you're worthy, and look at the words you're saying all day long. I mean, what you say all day long is what you are. So, I mean, just a few days ago, I was hoping for this moment right now. I promise you. And why is that? Because I understand how far I've come in terms of music production and what I do today in terms of everything I do. So I want to make sure that I'm ahead of the game. So what I need to do also is my finances here. I need to study my finances. I need to go and do my nice and beautiful content over here as well, where my Instagram photos are coming up. I have a few hours until that happens. I'm making sure that tonight I want to listen to my content, but guess what? I promise you tonight to listen to my actual content. I actually have time to actually do it tonight. I'm making sure anyway. But what I want to do is understand that no matter what, that I just let it be for today. And I just go and listen to a better time my music content in a way that I can listen to it on my earphones for now. Then I have to go and listen to my headphones as well. I have to listen to all my music tracks with my earphones and headphones, and also my portable speaker, and then I have to go and listen to it outside somewhere as well. But all the while, as I listen to it, I'm developing a friendship with myself in a way of growing myself with words in my journal, and I go on Netflix while I'm actually listening to everything, and that way I'm never ever wasting time. I realize as I'm actually re-listening to my audio content and everything, I'm making sure I can go on Netflix as well, or I can go and write more words, or whatever's happier for you, then go and do that. And make sure that you're learning more about everything, but that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is speak more words rather than looking at other people. Alright, I realize that if Jesus has to choose between words or speaking more words or looking at other people, Jesus goes the way of speaking more words, I promise you. And why is that? Because words create your images, and words create everything. That's the way, yeah? And the way is speak more words, I promise you. And that's why I'm able to go and achieve what I set out to achieve, because I have more nice and beautiful ways of life over here to go and develop myself. But that's how I actually learn. I learn very quickly upon how I'm actually studying upon everything. So I see Steve Jobs as well. I understand that he's somebody that you can go and follow and admire as well. So if you want to go and do a greater job, then just go and understand how it is to fuel your life into a nice and beautiful way. I'm not saying over there I have peanuts, but I never need it. I just need eye only. Whereas although, guess what, I promise you, it's more how I feel. You guys must understand that as I grow myself, I succeed differently. And I make sure that no matter what, I have more enough time over here to just go and succeed differently. So no matter what, it's much more how I understand that I'm learning quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. But every single day, just focus on studying yourself. And I feel other people are just admiring me, so I'm making sure that no matter what, that I have more than enough success anyway. So what I want to do is succeed differently and just go and succeed in a way that you're learning very quickly upon how to actually dwell upon something that's actually helping you grow. So what helps you grow is a better way, but make sure you understand the cookies and all that. Cookies, in terms of cookies and cakes and all that, has a lot of white sugar and has a lot of preservatives. It has a lot of flavoring in terms of anything that's artificial flavors. So make sure you stay away from all that. And that way you're watching out for how you actually place a selfie stick on a flat surface anywhere. And just be able to explain everything for yourself and be able to go on Netflix also while you're cooking or while you're doing something, to go and see Twitter, for example, or go and check your Gmail and go and do your financing also. And go and see how much financing you have also, to make sure that you are dwelling upon a better way for yourself is the whole point, yeah? So I go and check my financing now. I have, let's say, how many days until my nice and beautiful birthday over here. I'm saying anyway, I have 12 days over here until my birthday. I love I. I'll promise you now, all I do is I go and check my financing. And now, what do I do when I check my financing? I check the actual amount of money I have over 12 days. So let's have a look. So I understand anyway that 12 days is coming up. So let's have a look. That 12, or it's 12 days until my birthday, but let's have a look. Alright, 7. And I have 7. I have 13 days. So 13 days I get another, let's say, $600 and something from the government. So I'm saying that in actually, let's say 7 days, or as older. I mean, it's the 16th of actual, it's a Sunday today. So I'm not saying that no matter what, that you can see straight away. That what I'm doing over here is I'm counting. I see 1, I see actually over here, I start over here. I see 1, I see 2, I see 3, I see 1, I see 2, I see 3, I see 4, I see 5, I see 6, I see 7, I see 8 days. I see 8 days, I have $295 over here. I have $297. I see $297 divided by 7 days. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Rather than 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. I see divided by 8. So I have $37 a day. I have $37 a day for the next, let's say, nice and beautiful 8 days. I have $37 to either give toward business cards, or to give toward clothing, or to give toward food and drink and transport. So that's how it goes, yeah? I'm making sure anyway that since I'm actually learning how to actually study upon how I actually look at animals in terms of non-human animals, it's more how people try to make people look stupid in terms of people try to make non-human animals look stupid. But I understand my dog is actually over there trying to go to the toilet and stuff like that. So you have to understand anyway that if you want to go and dwell upon a better life for yourself, and understand how it feels to be a dog. I mean, a dog just goes on any kind of grass over there anyway, and he's very happy. He's very happy once he goes to the toilet. So I'm understanding straight away that as soon as he finishes the toilet, I realize he runs everywhere. Whereas he's very happy then. Whereas he went to go and take care of his brother over there, in terms of to be protecting his brother. So I'm understanding anyway. So what I do now is I have financing done, or else my financing is done, but I want to go and actually see my actual bank account to see if there's any kind of extra money going or coming in, so I can actually see what's going on over here. So making sure that no matter what, I have more enough money and time now to just go and create my events. And as I create my events, I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do, but I'm never shaming myself for creating events for my birthday, man. I mean, it's my birthday, so as I understand straight away that it's more about the words than the money. I'm pretty sure I have more words to give you than the money. I'm pretty sure. Words are much more anyway. So all you want from people is words more than money. I'm pretty sure if I give you $1 billion and I say never fucking see me for the next 100 years, Or or do you rather go and say for myself in terms of, let's say I gave you my words and I say, hey, I'll be by your side, I'll follow you for the rest of my life. I mean, where you go, I'll go. And we're pals, I mean, we're friends together forever. But I never give you a fucking dollar in terms of plastic money. But I give you all the words. I give you all the words. But we're always together, or else we go to the shops together, or else we go to clubbing together, or do you want fucking $2 billion for me to just go somewhere else forever? And I never fucking have to go with you anywhere. I mean, what do you get? I mean, you get $2 billion from me, or do you want my words forever? I mean, what do you want? I mean, of course, my words, yeah? I mean, value words, please. I mean, make sure you understand, words are much more. I'd rather have words from people than their fucking money. I mean, in the sense of words are much more valuable. I mean, what did Jesus Christ give you? I mean, what did Jesus Christ give you? I mean, Jesus Christ gave you words or advice. I mean, that's the best thing, yeah? I mean, there's nothing better to do other than words today. So I'm checking Twitter now. I'm going on Twitter over here to just check whatever's happening. I can see the news as well. I can see to read something. I'm not saying that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon what's happening around the world. I'm just understanding straight away how I have to go and develop myself. And as I develop myself always, I'm looking for that nice and beautiful way of life to just read what's going on around the world. So as I catch up around the world with everything, I'm looking to see straight away how my nice and beautiful life goes ahead of me in a way that I'm learning quickly about everything, and I'm just showing myself over here to just go and see the actual news headlines around the actual Israel and Gaza. I can go and see that as well. And making sure anyway that since I'm doing that, I'm making sure that I can just see the trending headlines over here. Or else now is the time to just go and really dwell upon Netflix as well. And I can go and do something greater for myself in ways of helping myself to grow in different ways. I'm just going and showing myself now different whatever it is that helps me grow. So let's have a look. So I want to make sure I'm dwelling upon information here to help myself succeed. I'm making sure I have more than enough success all the time to grow. But you have to understand that since I'm actually growing myself daily, I'm making sure that you understand straight away that if you want to go and dwell upon something that's actually helping you grow, then what you need to understand straight away is focusing on understanding that no matter what, you can always watch whatever you want while you're actually, let's say, talking to yourself. But as you talk to other people, you can go and understand to read anything you want. But the whole point is that, yeah? I mean, the whole point is making sure that you have more enough success all the time to go and focus upon what you need to do to succeed every single day. So we're always focusing on making sure that we're successful, yeah? If you're successful all the time and you're making sure that you have that nice and beautiful strategy always to focus upon something that you need to do, then you're looking for that nice and beautiful aspect of life upon what you need. But that's what you need to do. I understand that no matter what, that there's some kind of wrestling ring now, which is ICW. I understand that's something different, so some other kind of way of life. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that it's more how you have to understand straight away how to go and grow yourself differently. So if you grow yourself differently and you're showing yourself nice and beautiful ways of life over here to go and dwell upon something that's actually helping you grow, I mean, what helps you grow is a better way of life. So I always go to the Australian news over here. I see the Australian news. So Channel 7 News Australia updates you about all of the Channel 7 News Australia and everything that's going on in Australia in terms of headlines. So you can always see exactly what's going on in terms of the stuff that's happening around the world. But with real estate, guys, I promise you, if you get a nice and beautiful home, let's say I love I, if you meet the nice and beautiful numbers of 11111 in terms of one only, then understand that no matter what, that you have to understand to see what bigger is the number, and then bigger number of 1 is the 1. So anything that points to 1 is the biggest number. So what's a bigger number? Is it 1 or is it 11111? Actually, 1 is the biggest number. In a sense, so that's how you understand that. And as you grow yourself, then you have to understand that it's $100,000 per unit today. So if the actual, let's say, real estate has 2 units, then guess what? Probably if it's never $200,000 for that real estate apartment, then never go for it. I mean, all you're looking for actual real estate today is actually you're looking for the units out there. I mean, in a sense, so if it's 13 units, but it's actually $3.9 million for the real estate, then it's a rip-off. I mean, why is that? Because 13 units is $1.3 million. I mean, and why is that? I mean, because 13 units is $100,000 per unit. And now, when it's 13 units and $100,000 per unit, then you can expect to make $1.3 million every single year. So that's how you actually look at real estate now. So when I encourage you to look at real estate, I encourage you to go and find anything that's actually in the $100,000 per unit range. And that way you understand straight away how to go and grow yourself in your real estate business. But I understand many people try to go and find these real estate deals. And I'm understanding Grant Cardone tries to go and hustle around real estate like this, but he's bringing new information around tables and all this. But I see what information he brings to the table. And I see how he's conducting his business now. I can go and see that. So what I do is I learn very quickly upon Grant Cardone and what's he doing around business. So I'm not saying that as I grow myself, I see straight away how I can go and do greater upon my life over here. But I'm making sure that no matter what, I see in India, I see a rescue flight from India lands in Australia, Darwin. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that it's much more how I feel that you guys understand straight away that I'm giving you information, I'm giving you resources of information about what did happen before. I'm understanding that no matter what, it's much more how I'm just going through the information of the property market around here. And I'm looking to see straight away how to act accordingly in a way to understand straight away about the titles of Australia and what's going on around Australia especially. So I can go and find myself in better union with myself to deliver better content. I'm understanding that no matter what I see there, I see other people are really losing today. I understand they're straight away into me and they're following myself over here and they're following what I'm doing today. But I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm just a long way from them. And because I'm doing a greater job than them, I'm understanding that no matter what, I have more than enough time to just go and understand to never be in danger. So what I want to do is be away from people as much as possible. And I just want to be around the word I. Alright, now as I understand that no matter what, you have to go and really understand to never feed the dingoes out there of anything in terms of food and drink, because they already have their own food and drink, and that's why. Because you have to understand, dingoes are found in the Fraser Island of Australia over there, and you have to be careful when you're walking around there, because somebody was recently over there with a dingo, and the dingo was biting them and attacking them, so you have to be careful. So make sure you're never around areas where there are dingoes and stuff like that, but make sure you have tour guides with yourself. Make sure you're never walking around where are dingoes in terms of life, because they attack you. So be careful. So that's why Fraser Island is dangerous to go to around Australia, unless you're going with people around town where you feel safer around people. But make sure you understand that it's more how, if you're going alone, then go with a car and never step out of the vehicle at Fraser Island, because there's all dingoes. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. You can go alone if you want. I'm pretty sure that just be careful. I'm pretty sure that for myself at Fraser Island, I make sure I get a tour guide. I go with people over there. I go with somebody, I just don't want to go alone walking around bushes over there. I understand, because dingoes are everywhere. And that's what I'm saying. So be able to go and understand straight away what you need to do to succeed daily. But I'm understanding the police officers around here, I'm understanding they're looking at me, but I'm never causing trouble. I'm making sure they understand straight away how I feel about the police. But I'm making sure that what I need to do always is test the trial for myself in a better way, to understand that what I want to do is learn about what's going on around the town of Australia over here. And I'm learning that they're just giving me information about certain headlines and something about life over here. So as I go and do something that's beautiful for myself, I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm looking for different ways of doing whatever it is. I see I'm just following a nice and beautiful way of life over here. So as I grow my life differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning how to quickly see how to do a greater way of life. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that as I grow myself in different ways, I'm making sure that I just grow myself in the best kind of way. So no matter what, I see some young teenager or young guy went and done a killing of, let's say, a woman over there, but you must understand that no matter what, it's much more how I understand that. I just give you that information because I understand that it's much more how I can see that I've read that information. So the whole point is I'm always safe, I'm never dying. But the thing is, I approach that guy looks very young and he's killing some mother or something. But the stupid thing, I understand that you must understand to never do that, and you must understand every single day to go and grow yourself differently. And then understand that no matter what, I can see the conflict over here between Israel and Gaza. I'm understanding anyway that if you want to go and grow yourself differently, then find all these nice and beautiful headlines and just go read the headlines daily. And you can straight away see what's happening in the headlines of everything. So if you want to go and grow yourself, then grow yourself differently and focus on reading something if you want, because that's how you live life. I see. Anyway, so what's happening with Israel and Gaza is they're sending tanks. So Israel is sending tanks to Gaza over there. So I'm understanding they're doing that. So the whole point is make sure that you guys understand to never ever do anything other than prepare for yourself to be able to go and do your speech. So I'm understanding that for my speech over here, I have to go and do my actual sound. So what I want to do with my speech over here is I want to make sure I can go and deliver content on a day. And what I want to do is I want to print out some nice and beautiful content. So I'm understanding Jesus does it. I'll go and print out 100 of these nice and beautiful pamphlets of my nice and beautiful, let's say, PDF file. So I'm understanding it's all papers. I want them to see papers. And that paper is just to see the images of my nice and beautiful screen. So I'm understanding that, that's all I want. I'm making sure that I go and give them that kind of content. Otherwise, a pen and paper, they never need a pen and paper. But they have to see my results. And now people have to see my results so I can go and do a greater job. And that way I'm understanding anyway that since I do that, I get myself a laser, I get myself the papers, and all that now at actual office work. So I go and get myself papers and a laser very soon. And make sure anyway that the actual EFTPOS machine is coming very soon to my door. And I'm understanding anyway that since it comes very soon, I have to prepare and I have to call up the actual employment provider very soon to call up and to book somebody on the day to come to my events to make sure that they can go and do my EFTPOS machine. And what I understand from that point of view is I hire one individual to go and do my EFTPOS machine and also to be able to record me on the day. Actually, that's more enough for me. Actually, yes. Actually, now I understand Jesus Christ and what he's saying. So what I understand is instead of getting 2 people to come to my day to record me, I get one individual only to do my EFTPOS machine at the front doors, and I do it until 1 o'clock. And now, does Jesus Christ shut the doors at 1 o'clock? Or actually, Jesus Christ says that the best thing for you to do from that point is to understand that if other people are coming into the doors, and if there's no capacity that is, let's say, full in my capacity, I'm making sure that otherwise, I understand that there's always people coming to my events, and I'm saying that there is a full capacity at my event. But the thing is, I want to make sure that I can go and make sure that myself over here, that I make sure I have a full capacity. So I have this one individual who just goes around collecting the money, and he's just going with the EFTPOS machine, or she goes with the EFTPOS machine, and she stands at the door, or he stands at the door, and make sure that these people come in the door and do the EFTPOS machine without me. And then what I do is I make sure that no matter what, that on the day I do the calculations and everything. But what I do is I make sure I do it for the first hour. And what I do for the first hour is I record myself with my own camera for the first hour. And I want to make sure that at 1 p.m. I'm starting my nice and beautiful video program. So I start off by actually just being able to record myself on the day. And I record myself on the day on my own. And then I make sure anyway that since that individual has nothing else to do on the day, I'm making sure that no matter what, that eventually they come inside of my seminar and I just get them to be able to go and do my nice and beautiful program. But now, for how long do I want that individual to stay at the door? I mean, 1 hour is more enough. I mean, from nice and beautiful, let's say what time? I want to make sure that we get there at 11 p.m. Because of 11 a.m., I want that individual to be with me from 11 a.m. until, let's say, 8 p.m. at night. Alright, now that's the case, yeah? Alright, from 11 a.m. to actual 8 p.m. at night, I want to make sure that individual is coming with me. And that way I'm understanding that no matter what, that I just go and deliver that content. And now how much of that is, I'm pretty sure I have no idea, but let's say it's around $20 per hour or something like that. I make sure I can calculate it. I can see no matter what, I can give that individual around $20 an hour. So let's just say it's around $20 per hour. So I'm just estimating around here. So anyway, I have to go and do it, but I'm making sure that it's from 11 to 8, which is already 9 hours. So 20 times 9, I'm understanding it's around $180. and I'm making sure that I'm learning how to give that money to the individual to make sure anyway that what happens on the door from 11 a.m. I'm making sure that individual can stand at the door with me. I'm standing at the door with the people. I'm making sure anyway that what I want to do is I stand at the door with the person. I'm standing at the door until, let's say, the nice and beautiful 12:30. I stand at 12:30. I can just go in the door. I can just go around the door. And at 1 o'clock, I'm starting my program. At 1 o'clock, I'm starting my program. I make sure that the laptop has already the nice and beautiful PowerPoint ready for me. And the PowerPoint's ready. I promise you, on the nice and beautiful chairs is all my papers that I give to the people. I give them all papers on the day. And from that point on, I understand anyway that what I do from that point is I go and deliver my seminar. I welcome people who are coming in the doors. I say thank you very much. I make sure anyway that what I want to do as they walk in, I just want to do myself. I want to just focus on myself. And I understand that straight away they are people who recognize me, but it's much more how I deliver my content. I make sure I can go and approach them. I can approach them in a way that I can speak to them. I can actually go and understand to get to know them in a way to understand their stories and what they are doing about life. I can go and see them. I can say, how are you and where you're from? I say, thank you very much. Have a seat. I make sure that you guys understand quickly that I can make sure that I can speak to the crowd. I can start answering some questions before 1 p.m. And then what I do is I make sure I can record myself doing this. I make sure I can record myself straight away doing this. So what I want to do is I want to record myself right away when people are coming in the doors. I want to make sure that no matter what, they have more than enough content to deliver. And as I understand that no matter what, I want to understand that I can do 8 hours of content on the day. But if something happens when my phone may have, let's say, no internet, then I just go and do audio programs then. In a sense, so anyway, from that point, I'm understanding straight away how I feel. Whereas now how I feel is making sure that I can live stream it. I can live stream my actual seminar. But the thing is, I want to make sure that I never live stream it. I want to make sure I can go and just deliver content on the day, because that's a reserving kind of thing for just those people who are at my seminar for now. And making sure anyway that I just welcome people. I just get to understand them. I say, where are you from? And all this. I make sure that no matter what, I can ask them where they're from. I can ask them any questions. But the thing is, with that, I want to make sure I can teach them right away. And as I go and teach them right away, or as we can start the seminar as soon as people start coming in. As soon as people start coming in, that's when the seminar starts. And I start really coaching people, regardless of 1 p.m. I start doing it earlier than 1 p.m. And that's it, yeah? I make sure anyway, we're starting our seminar earlier today. And why is that? Or else, anyway, we're catching up. Or else people can see, anyway, that what I'm doing is helping myself to succeed very quickly. And I'm actually going and doing that. I'm making sure I'm starting my seminar very quickly. And I'm always starting my seminars beforehand. I'm starting my seminars right away. So as soon as people come in the door, I'm making sure I welcome them. I'm making sure I help them to sit down. I'm making sure I help them to reach a status of equation with me and what I'm doing around town and how I'm actually doing everything. And then I make sure anyway, I go and just ask them questions about life in a way that I'm learning about them. But then also what I do is I make sure that no matter what, I just start my program. And what I do is I need to talk about something. So as I talk about something, I talk about business and strategies and making sure that I answer the questions. And as I answer the questions, I just involve everybody in life. And as people are walking in, I make sure that no matter what, that I can go and just help people to just have a seat. And all I do with that is I say something about, let's say, I say thank you for coming. You guys can have a seat over here. And I'm just starting my program. I'm just always updating people along the way. And I'm making sure that no matter what, as I update people along the way, I'm learning very quickly upon how to actually go and do my seminar. So no matter what, it's all very quick and easy. And I understand people who come in straight away want to learn something about me. So what I do is I show people my results. And I'm making sure that we start the seminar right away. And I'm just giving people a speech about life. And I'm making sure I make topics. I write the topic on the board. And guess what I do? I just start speaking about the topic. I make another topic. And then as I make topics on the life, I make sure that no matter what, that I have subcategories of what to talk about. And I make sure that anyway, what I do is I make it up on the spot. I make up all this nice and beautiful content on the spot. And as I actually lead questions, I understand straight away how to actually dwell upon my life over here, but I'm very quick to the notion about what I'm doing here. And I'm understanding anyway that since I actually did save $200 now, I did save around $200. So I'm actually understanding to just say I did save around $200 over here by having an employee over here. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I have more money now to have my beautiful life over here. I save around $200. I save around $200 with an employee. So I save around $200 with an employee over here. Save around $200 with an employee, and that way I understand straight away to just let it be that way. But what I do now is I focus upon understanding that yes, I have to get myself somebody to help me, but I make sure every single time that I want to find ways and strategies to do it myself. And if I do it myself on the day and I receive all this money on my own, I mean, what can I do over here? I can make sure that somehow I can try to link them to go and give the money to somebody else. I mean, is it possible for me to help people to go to Mounties over there at the checkout to give me money? I'm not sure, although that's a thing, yeah? I have to call them up and I have to ask them here. I'm not sure, although they said that for myself over here, in terms of life, that I have to go and do it myself. So what I want to do is a little bit then. I'm not sure, since they're like that and since the people are saying for me to do it on my own like this, whereas then I want to make sure that at the door over here, I'm making sure that no matter what, it's more how I can send them somewhere, but no. I make sure that no matter what, they're at the door over here. I make sure that before they get in the door, I make sure I can have somebody stand with me over here. And make sure anyway that if I do it myself, or it's more how I feel. And how I feel is I just let it be. But I can always do it myself with a free event. And as I make a free event like this, I'm making sure anyway that what I do is I can surprise people. I can surprise people on the day and I can say, hey, it's free entry. I mean, in a sense, so I can do that, and guess what happens? I win. I straight away win. So I can do that, but the thing is, I want to make more money. I want to make more money on the day. So what I do is I need people to come to my events. I have people at the door. I have one person at the door who just gives admission tickets and gives people an admission ticket, and otherwise they never get to see me. I'm sure if they never ever come to the door, then understand I win. I win straight away. I promise you. So for me, I understand that if they want to see me, I understand some Serbian people are saying that they're coming or something. But if they want to see me, then guess what? Then they have to give me $200 before they see me. And that's it, yeah? I want to make sure of it. And that way I'm understanding no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon understanding I deserve the money. I realize when I ask for the money, I deserve the money, man. That's it, yeah? I deserve money. I deserve to get a greater lifestyle for myself anyway. So as I go and do my life now in a way of helping myself move forward, I'm learning quickly upon understanding there's just one employee, and I understand that anyway, that if I do it myself, then I understand straight away that it's more like I have to figure out a way for myself to be able to give the content while getting the money. So the thing is, for myself over here is I'll go give somebody else money. I'll go give somebody else money to go and do it for me. And I understand that if I get my biological dad or something like that to do it for me, I'm probably not. Or that guy never even understands what he's doing with the actual FBOSS machine. And I never want to get Mira Kinage to do it for me, because that's my responsibility. So what I do is I let it be, and I'm always learning something in the process of what's happening. But that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is learning something. So what I can do now is I can just learn to respect myself to go and watch something online. I watch some nice and beautiful Grant Cardone over here. And I understand anyway that he has always content that he can give me. And he's such a good guy as well. And I'm understanding that no matter what, that the whole point is to persuade yourself to love God and Jesus Christ and everything. But I'm understanding that no matter what, I just go and learn very quickly upon how to understand. But I understand Jesus Christ says that for myself over here to just enjoy myself and to go and really, really dwell upon understanding that I need to go and help myself to succeed. And as I help myself to succeed, I have much more of what I need every single day. So no matter what, I feel I understand lentils now. I can make lentils with my soup over here, and I can go and do whatever I want to do to help myself do better. But that's the whole point. To succeed is the whole point. So make sure you go and do that so you can do better. I just want to say with Grant Cardone and why he's uploading 3-minute videos and 7-minute videos and 14-minute videos and 1-minute videos and 30-second videos, and sometimes he uploads 1-hour videos. But guess what? I've realized the thing is about all that, I promise you that you have to understand that he is uploading the content to YouTube and then he takes it off to YouTube because he puts it in his Grant Cardone University and then he charges you $35,000 to have that. I understand? And now, is it $35,000 that he charges you? I promise you he charges you over $20,000 to have that, but he also charges you a subscription plan to have that, really. And it's really that he's charging you over $90 to have all that programs. But that's why he's uploading those videos online, which is 1-hour videos, and then he takes them off so that he can put in his university of Grant Cardone University. And that's why. So I'm understanding anyway that if you understand that, is why I'm always, I'm always understanding that he's just in it to help himself to grow his money. I mean, in a sense, so you have to understand straight away to be in it for yourself, to grow your money. So just give him money to grow your money, and that's it, yeah? Or that's how he is. But most people are never willing to do that. I promise you, they're never willing to do that because they can never even afford $90 a month, I promise you. So what I do is I grow myself regardless of what I'm doing, to help myself succeed. I promise you, most people can never even afford $90 a month. I promise you, 90% of the world can never afford $90 a month. I promise you. I'm very sure that I can afford anything, but I'm making sure anyway, I have plenty of content with Jesus Christ, and I'm making sure anyway I do a greater job. So I do better. I just want to understand that you guys have to understand that any kind of reward you want, or any kind of, let's say, passive income, or any kind of income that you want, comes directly from your words. But it never comes from other people. But your words never come from other people. But the world never comes from other people. But your world comes from your words. And the more words you give, the better world you have. I mean, you must understand that and remember that. I see, anyway, you must understand that since I'm somebody who's actually posting a lot of content online, I'm doing it for free. But because I do it for free, I eventually go do events around the world and I make money from it eventually. Because I charge people eventually at the door. And I promote it every single month. And I make sure I'm giving that information to you directly in front of your face because you get money. But that's why I'm making events around what I'm doing. But that's why I'm understanding that no matter what I do, I realize how other people are going online and selling their products online and stuff like this for money and all this. But I never want to do that otherwise. Because there's so much work to go that way. Because it's so much time to be able to go and post all of those, let's say, content and information into another website to make money from that. I promise you, I never want to do that. I never want to do that. I promise you, I understand. Ask Jesus Christ to see this. I never want to go and place my Mega Drive content into another website like Grant Cardone to make money like Grant Cardone to subscribe people to my university. I mean, that's too much time, man. I mean, that's too much work, man. I mean, there's so much work there. I promise that's 3 years of content in terms of time for me to be able to do that. I mean, I have no chance for me to do that. I mean, never ever do that, please. I mean, make sure you understand to never ever go charging people online for content. But charge people at the door. I mean, charge people at real life events is the best way. I understand Grant Cardone charges people a subscription plan of $90 a month or something. And around that amount. But that's him. I mean, make sure you understand that Jesus Christ never goes online to charge people for anything. I mean, understand, but make sure you understand that's why follow Jesus Christ. And make sure that no matter what, that you go and understand that in real life events as well. I mean, Jesus Christ never wants to charge people for his content. But around real life events, I make sure I make money around I make money around real life events by helping people with words. I mean, understand, and then I ask for money. I'm just asking for money. I mean, the best way to make money is to ask for it. I mean, you have to ask people for money if you want to succeed. I'm pretty sure Grant Cardone and everybody in life has to ask people for money. I mean, they have to ask the bank for money. They have to ask other people to give them money. I mean, the only way to find yourself in what you love to do is to ask people for money. I mean, in a sense, you have to ask people all the time for this money, and they give it to you if you're worth it. But you have to ask them for the money, and you're exchanging services of information with that money. And that's it, yeah? I mean, You're giving them this whole fucking bunch of success that you have for the money that you're asking for. And that's it, yeah? That's a whole kind of event show. So since I have a 6-hour music track and 6 hours of music, I say, hey, I'm asking for everybody to give me $80 at the door. And it's this day and this night and whatever. And guess what? I promise you, I'm playing music here. I mean, come down. But I'm asking for $80 to see me and to see my music. And then guess what? I mean, you give me $80, I give you 6 hours of music that I made. I mean, it's an exchange of services, yeah? So for my life coaching event, I promise you get to see me live, and you get to see me fucking public speaking, and you get to see me fucking how I dress, in terms of how I dress and how I speak and how I give you all the knowledge of my success and my story. But I'm asking for $200 per ticket. I'm asking for you to give me $200 to see that. I mean, that's different, yeah? So it's an exchange of services, but I give you services of information for that. So if you want to follow the newest way of making business for life, then make sure you're making live events happen, and that way you charge at the door and charge online in a way that you're charging people for tickets online to see you only through your Facebook page and through your website, but making sure that you understand that anything that you're giving in terms of information is for free. But during the live event is something that you ask for, in terms of you ask for money, because you're making a live event and you're promoting the event. So why not make money on the live event for? I mean, make sure you're understanding how to ask for money, because those people who ask for more money deserve more money, I promise you. I promise you, when you ask for a greater time, I mean, do you deserve it? I promise you, of course you do. I see those people who are making a lot of chill mixes these days, or techno these days, I promise you, to a certain extent, they can make some melodies, but then how long do you want to go slow music? I mean, how long do you want to make a slow music and slow music and slow music and then a bit of techno and then slow music and slow music? I mean, guess what? I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, that's the way it is. But if you're just going slow music and slow music and slow music all the way, then it gets boring, I promise you. But you need to add some energy. I mean, you need to add some different kind of melodies and different kind of aspects of life. So I understand that those people who do more music than other people, in terms of duration and also in terms of overall, are much better music producers than the ones who produce less music. So if you're producing more music than the rest of the people in the planet, then you're the best music producer in the planet. But if you're creating the most content in terms of words today, then you're the best life coach and the best kind of creator that the world can have. Because you're a powerhouse of information, and that's why I understand that no matter what, that if you're talking more words than other people, then you're more successful than other people, and I understand that. So no matter what, that's what's happening for me right now, and because I'm talking so much more words than other people, then I'm actually expressing myself all day long, and that's why other people are always listening to me. I have the attention of everybody, always. Because I'm always so important. I'm so important that everybody fucking hears my audio programs. I promise you, as soon as I fucking give you these words, I promise you somebody has to fucking hear it. Because there's so much fucking valuable content in my audio programs. And I'm always fucking talking every single day. I asked Jesus to see this. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I'm always talking so much words every single day into my audio programs that everybody's listening to me right now. I mean, I can be doing this 24/7 and everybody's listening to me. I mean, everybody, because guess what? I mean, over time, I have millions of years to come and more until people listen to my audio programs. I mean, there's another million years to go and more and more. But my audio programs are fucking something that go down through generations. And fucking anybody's fucking listening to me, man. I mean, I can fucking talk to an audio program all fucking day long. And I'm talking to you over the phone right now. I'm talking to you from another dimension. I'm talking to you from eternity right now. I'm with Jesus Christ right now. I'm with God right now. I mean, in a sense, no matter what, I'm talking to you from another dimension. But if you understand how to do this and talk to other people from your dimension as well, like this, but differently, and you're making sure you're always doing your own content, and you're making sure that you're following Jesus Christ and everything. But the thing is that when you're on the phone to someone 24/7, I mean, is somebody actually listening to you? Probably, yeah, because you're on the phone to somebody. I'm on the phone to you. So the more audio content like this I fucking do all day long in my fucking house or wherever, and even though I'm fucking alone and talking to you, I'm still never alone because I'm talking to you. I'm still talking to you and you're still listening to me. So am I alone really? I mean, yes, I'm alone, but you are hearing me out. I mean, you are hearing me out more than those people who never turn on an audio program to teach you. I mean, in a sense, so there are plenty of people who never have audio programs all fucking day long teaching people like I do. I fucking teach people through audio programs all fucking day long and through fucking video. And guess what? I promise you, everybody's fucking watching me for the fucking rest of my life. I have fucking 72 years to go, and 70 fucking 2 years is going into an audio program. I fucking non-stop. I have more than 72 years, but over and around 72 years to go of my life and more. And all that fucking time is going into fucking audio programs. I mean, I'm fucking waking up and sleeping, and I'm fucking talking to myself. I'm talking to myself while I'm sleeping. I mean, it's so amazing, but everybody's fucking listening to me now. I'm governing people like this. I'm the president now in this audio. I'm the fucking captain. I'm the capitano. I mean, in a sense, so what's important right now is understanding that the more audio content you do daily, then focus on doing these audio programs 24/7. I mean, focus on doing these audio programs 24/7. I mean, if you can do these audio programs every single 1 hour of your life, then guess what? I promise you, then for the next 72 years of your life, somebody is listening to you as well. I mean, guys, what's the best phone in the world right now in your heart? I mean, what fucking phone out there is the fucking best in the world? I mean, guess what? I mean, why is it that phone? I mean, why is it fucking that phone? I promise you that it's never that fucking phone that you're talking about. I promise you that phone is never the fucking best phone on the planet. I promise you that phone that you want, really, is the fucking phone that you can get right now. That is the most affordable phone that you can fucking do audio programs with. I promise you, that's the best phone in the world. I have a Samsung A20 Galaxy, and this fucking phone goes a fucking long way into giving you these audio programs, I promise you. I have a Samsung A20 Galaxy, and it's around $230 today. I mean, you understand? But it's the best fucking phone in the world. And why is that? Because I give you audio programs, bitch. I give you all of these fucking audio programs all day long. And that's why, that's the fucking difference between what the fucking best phone in the world is. I promise you, it's never the fucking function of the phone like it is the words of the fucking your life. I mean, understand? I mean, what's more important? I mean, is it the fucking functions of the phone, or is it your voice and your fucking words? I mean, what the fuck is more important to you? I promise you, it's more the fucking words that you say and your voice. It's so much more important than the fucking phones today. I mean, do you understand that? I promise you now, your voice and your ability to talk words to the phone makes that phone the fucking best in the world. Because guess what? I mean, how the fuck do you hear me now? I mean, you hear me for fucking some nice and beautiful phone, do you? I mean, guess what? I promise you, this phone is so beautiful because it gets to give you content. And yes, an iPhone can do it. I promise you, any fucking phone can do it. I mean, you understand? I mean, any fucking phone can help you to fucking succeed like this. I mean, you understand? I mean, go and get yourself a phone that can actually help you. To go and at least do fucking voice memos all day long, like this. I mean, you understand? Because somebody else, like a Chinaman or fucking Africa or fucking Iraq person or India or fucking whoever it is, probably they say, no, fucking iPhone, best phone, because $2,500. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I see somebody over there in China or wherever around the world is saying, no, iPhone, best phone in the world because fucking iPhone is camera lens of fucking 100 megabytes and gigabytes of megapixel. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, Broshin, no. Broshin, what is the amazing thing about phones is being able to talk your voice, Broshin, it's being able to talk your voice into it. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, forget the fucking 100,000 megabytes of fucking megapixel camera, man. I mean, how the fuck do you hear my voice over here? I mean, what's much more important to you? I mean, is it a fucking 1,000 million megapixel camera? Or is it my voice talking to you in words? I mean, what do you value more? I mean, you have to value the words of your life much more. I mean, of course, your words are much more fucking valuable than 1,000 million fucking megapixels of camera. I mean, do you understand? I mean, for fuck's sake, yeah? I mean, guess what? I mean, they believe that some fucking phone that's the most expensive phone is the best phone. But the fucking phone that you use to make sure that you're doing voice programs like this is the fucking best phone. Because when you can do a fucking voice program like Larry King, man, and I asked Larry King to see this. But when you can fucking sit down in your house like this, and you never have to be on TV, man. I mean, you never have to be on TV. But you can fucking be on TV in your own radio show like this. And you can enjoy your life, man. For the rest of your life, you can just go and fucking talk into a fucking shitbox phone that can at least do a fucking voice memo. I mean, guess what? I mean, it's the fucking best thing in the world, man. Because at least you can hear my voice, yeah? I mean, the fucking phone's around $230. But those fucking idiots are saying that iPhone, because it's $2,500 plan per month. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, yeah. I mean, they believe it's fucking because of the price, and they believe the price of the phone is why the phone is the best phone. But the best phone on the planet is the one where you speak the most words into it. I promise you fucking speak the most words into that phone. I promise you that's the best phone. I promise you the best phone is the one you speak more words into it. But those fucking idiots believe it's fucking iPhone, and there's fucking idiots out there who are saying Samsung, and then fucking they're saying iPhone. And it's fucking Samsung versus iPhone. And why? Because they're saying most affordable product. They say most affordable product for Samsung is the best phone. And that's what they're saying. But the other one is saying most expensive phone. They're saying most expensive phone, this one. They're stupid people, I promise you. They're fucking stupid because they never fucking use the phone to speak the words into it. They speak words into it, but they never fucking speak voice programs and fucking voice memos, I promise you. They go for either fucking most affordable phone or they go for fucking most expensive phone. But they never fucking go for the phone to make a voice memo like this to give you an audio program. Because they're fucking stupid, aren't they? Understand? I have a Samsung phone. Because yes, it's the most affordable, but I never fucking did get it for the most affordable range. I did get it for the fucking price that I give you in words right here. I'll make sure you understand that. I'd rather get the fucking phone that I have here, regardless of the fucking price, so that I can fucking talk words to you. I mean, you understand? But they fucking go for fucking Samsung and iPhone to fucking browse Facebook. I go for fucking iPhone and Samsung to speak words to you. So of course I go the most affordable range of life, always. But do you understand me now? There's a big fucking difference between phones now. But what is your idea of the phones now? I mean, your phone and your ideas of phones today has to be that you use the most affordable product to speak words to people through the phone to make your voice programs and audio programs and video programs is the best type of phone for you. I mean, understand? But never to fucking browse Facebook and pornography and fucking Netflix all day long. I mean, understand? Because for those people who are most affordable product and fucking expensive product are people who want pornography and fucking they want to go on Netflix and they want to go and fucking browse Facebook and social media all day without fucking doing audio programs for you. Because they go for most affordable product and they go for most expensive product. I mean, but Danny Milivojevic goes for fucking expensive and affordable products that fucking help me to fucking give you the words, baby, through the fucking audio programs and through the fucking video programs. And that's the fucking difference. I mean, understand? I'll go for the most affordable always. I'll go for the most fucking expensive if I have to give you the fucking deal of a lifetime. I mean, understand? I'd rather go for the most affordable range. Anyway, I'd rather go for the most affordable products out there. But everything's the most affordable. I realize that iPhone can be the most affordable. I mean, they fucking look at iPhone as most expensive. I realize iPhone, I asked Steve Jobs to see this. I asked Jesus Christ to send Steve Jobs to me right now. I promise you, iPhone is the most affordable range of products out there. Promise you, it's the most affordable range of products you can ever get in your life. I promise you, although in India and Japan and Tokyo and India and all these places in Serbia, I promise you, and all of these places around the world, I promise you, they believe iPhone very expensive. Promise you, they poor people. Promise you, they're poor people. Because they believe iPhone very expensive, but iPhone is very affordable. That's the difference between rich and poor people. I mean, rich people say everything is affordable, like Robert Kiyosaki says. But poor people say everything is expensive. Do you understand? So if you want to have a show for yourself, then get yourself the most affordable phone. Why? I mean, you get yourself the most affordable phone that can help you to do what? I mean, what do you want to do? I mean, you want to be able to speak the words into the phone, like I'm doing here. I mean, that's the best phone, and that's the range of product that you need. I mean, understand? Because it's the voice that you project into the phone, and it's the voice and words that can help people. And that nice and beautiful phone that can help you to do that is the best phone in the world, I promise you. I mean, why is that? Because you can focus upon a better life like Jesus Christ can. And and just understand either way, if you're just helping people to grow like this, then you have a better time. I understand when you do that, then you can understand how to grow yourself. I see what's amazing about Larry King and all these people who are going on TV as well, that it's amazing to be on TV. It's amazing to be on TV doing your products. But how about being away from the scene and doing audio programs like this? I mean, guess what? I mean, you never have to be on a radio show or TV to be able to do these audio programs. I mean, you can go and on the side, after your TV show and after your radio show, fucking continue your radio show. And fucking continue the radio show on your phone. I mean, haha. I mean, yeah. I mean, you never have to fucking be right on TV and fucking radio shows to be able to do audio programs like this. I'm doing this in my house, man. You understand? I mean, it's a fucking TV. I mean, you can say so. I mean, you can say it's a fucking TV of words. I mean, it's a radio show. I mean, fuck yes, it's a radio show. I mean, is it one of those fucking radio shows that you listen to on the fucking 97.2 or some shit? Promise you, it's even fucking better than that. I mean, you understand? I promise you must understand. I mean, every single time that you can find yourself on a radio show, and you can find yourself like you can find yourself like David Letterman and Larry King and all these people like Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres on TV shows like this, and being able to speak those words in front of people. I mean, yeah, you can do that. But how about after that? I mean, what do you do after the TV show? I mean, you just go shower and never talk to other people anymore? I mean, in a sense, so what you do after that and what you do behind people's backs is what you are. So this is all I do behind people's backs. Rosh, you understand? Rosh, I do nothing else except this. I make sure to just speak words. I mean, it's about having the whole lot, yeah? I mean, be on the fucking TV and have a fucking your own radio show where it's fucking like Sydney FM or some shit. And then fucking after Sydney FM, you're fucking at your house, fucking doing an audio program still. You understand? I mean, you're still fucking doing something. I mean, in a sense, so either way, you have to fill your life with words. And the more words you can fucking say in life, and the more words you can speak all day long, the more fucking meaning you have about life. And the more reason you have to live as well. And the more you can speak more words, the less depression you have, and the less anxiety you have, and the less mental health issues you have, and the more you can overcome schizophrenia too. And the more you can fucking live like Jesus Christ when you can just speak more words. But you need a phone to do that. I mean, you need to have a phone for yourself to speak to something at least. I mean, be able to speak to somebody. So I'm always fucking talking to people all day long. I'm talking to you all day long. I mean, just imagine Danny Milivojevic talking 24/7 hours of every fucking day. Of every fucking day is 24 hours a day. And Danny Milivojevic is fucking talking to an audio program. To somebody who's listening. Because somebody is listening to this audio program. And Danny Milivojevic is fucking every single day, 7 days a week, and every single one day that I have in my life, and every single fucking 24 hours, Danny Milivojevic, of every fucking 1 minute of lifestyle, and every fucking 1 second, is fucking speaking into a fucking audio program, because somebody 1 million years from today is fucking listening to me. I mean, you understand that? I mean, somebody's fucking listening to me from 10 million years from today. I mean, today's 2021. Somebody's fucking listening to me from 1 billion years from today. I mean, I'm on the phone to somebody. I'm talking to somebody. I'm with business with people all my life, man. I mean, you understand? I have the next 72 years to do this and more. I have the next fucking 72 years to fucking speak words to you, man. I mean, how good does that feel? And that fucking feels amazing, doesn't it? I fucking hit the top of the fucking food chain. I mean, understand? I'm at the top, man. I mean, my food chain is my word I, man. But I have everything. I said everything is the word I. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, understand that if you want to go and do great for yourself, then you have to understand straight away how to get yourself what you need to succeed. Because you need technology today to help yourself to speak the words. And that's why YouTube and social media is so great. Because you can fucking post anything on social media today. But I'm understanding that those people never value your free words, I promise you. I promise you, they never value your images. I promise you, they never value anything other than numbers. I promise you, all their fucking value about you is numbers. I mean, do you understand? I mean, why is that? Because if you give them fucking for free words, I promise you, they'll never give you money. I promise you, if you fucking only fucking give them words to get money from them in terms of numbers, then they fucking value your words and money together. I promise you, people never fucking value your words. I promise you, they value the number you put on your fucking words. Understand? If I say these are words are worth $50 billion, then I ask for fucking $50 billion from you to give my words, man. Understand? I give my words for free, regardless of you. But I deserve $50 million right now because I fucking ask you. And that's the fucking price I set out, man. I set out the fucking price to have fucking $50 billion from you now. Because I'm fucking worthy of that money. And what do I do once I get that money? I fucking give you more words. And I say, give me another $50 billion, baby. Because I'm fucking understanding my worth over here. I'm understanding my fucking worth deserves another $50 billion. And another $50 billion from you. And another fucking $50 billion from you. And fucking another 10,000 fucking zillion words. And fucking prices and fucking numbers to give me words. You understand? I'll give you all the fucking words. And give me another fucking 10 gazillion fucking numbers. Or fucking words and more. You understand? But guess what? I have all the words to say. So guess what? I mean, name your price. I mean, how much fucking do you want for your words? I want fucking $10 trillion from you right now. I want $10 trillion from you right now to have my voice with you. I mean, fucking, is that simple? But it's so fucking simple, yeah? And then once you give me the $10 trillion, then I want another fucking $10 trillion as well. And I just keep fucking asking you for that fucking money because I'm fucking worth more. You understand? And that's how it is, yeah? But what you need to realize is help yourself to succeed differently and understand that no matter what, you have to keep asking for money because that's the only way you make money. And you have to understand that.